Hey, how you doing? It's Eric from AHA, Americans Helping Americans, and AMP Live, the American Mentee Program. Coming to you live today for Friday highlights in the AMP Live Real Estate Show. We're going to talk about what's on the pulse of real estate, what's going on in the industry right now, on market, off market stuff, traditional real estate, untraditional, unorthodox real estate, right? Creative real estate investing, that is my jam, what we do. Powered by AMP Live Media and sponsored by VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. That's a brokerage. If you're looking for a home, definitely give us a holler and I'll connect you. If you're looking for a home for the creative real estate investing and you're just tired of spinning your wheels, you're like, man, I think I just want to come work for this company. I want to come work with these people. Then that's open too. Or you want to learn and say, look, I just need someone to share with me and show me how to get into this business, or how to, maybe you're in the business and you spinning your wheels, spend some money here and there, and kind of like, man, I'm still trying to figure stuff out, still trying to figure out how to underwrite a deal, still trying to figure out how to lead generate, how to find deals, or you find them. Everybody has their little special skill. I can find deals, but I can't negotiate them. I can negotiate them, but I can't find them. Or the numbers, or close of escrow, or I'm getting close, or just, drinking a lot of the Kool-Aid that's out there, because there's a lot of Kool-Aid to be drunk and drank, or whatever you want to call it. But do the likes and do the loves. It's Friday. It's a beautiful, lovely day outside in beautiful Southern California, crazy Southern California. That's where we reside. But we're doing stuff throughout the United States of America. Probably going to be out in the field a little bit later. Just going to touch base, public service announcements, kind of share the good weather and what's happening, just some good vibes and things of that nature. But also what needs to happen in the real estate industry if you're wanting to get into this business, or you're already in the business and maybe want to connect. Network is obviously powerful, but connecting with the right people, a lot of vetting and things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a little bit of housekeeping real quick. I'm going to do the good old rock and roll. Check that out. It should be right here. There'll be some information that's right below as well, right? You click that link down below. Not sure what's inside of the advert. I know we got something coming up on August, first and foremost, August 19th. That's a Monday. It's coming up this Monday. We're just going to jump into Subto. That'll be on in the private group, or on a link. So if you have not registered, definitely click that link down below or ask for it. I'll probably just put it right up in here. There'll be a Zoom link. It's going to be private inside the Zoom or inside this environment with RE Stream. So I can share the screens and share with you and share properties and things of that nature, the stuff that we wouldn't share in the open market in regards to Subto. It's just going to be Subto, subject to existing financing. Of course, Subto could be anything. Taxes could be the contract, could be the agreement. But we're going to talk about just what the heck is Subto. We're going to get into the Subto Master Training, and we'll do that for about an hour and a half. If it goes longer, great. If you signed up for it, great. If you have not, make sure you do, so you can get your seat and you get plugged in there. I believe it's going to be under the events. If you go and look under the page, or our page, my page, or whatever, the main page, you should see events. I'll probably post it in here as well. I'll post the Zoom link, and also we'll post the event link in the chat so you can have access to it. Go sign up. It's free. It's not going to cost you a dime. And then we'll go ahead and maybe you definitely, I guarantee you're going to get some value from it. Probably hear about stuff you've never even heard of in your entire life, unless you're rock and rolling, been in this business, for a couple of decades or so. Then you'll understand it or not, But that's going to be it's going to be a game changer for you. Also, what do we got going on? So, see, we got the AMP Live, the AHA Protege program that's rocking and rolling. We refired it back up because of what's going on with the market and things of that nature. But if you're willing to work, put in the elbow grease. We're going to, on our dime, we're going to give you the data. We're going to give you the dialer. We're going to plug you in. We're going to train you. We're going to have some videos and stuff. We're also going to do some live training. A couple of people that will be in here helping you train to make these phone calls, right? And to get the full submission. We like to call it that the mission is the submission. You get a full submission. You're learning the art of the deal. You're learning. You're going to earn and learn. We'll challenge you to say, hey, at least 30 days minimum. You can do it quicker. You can do it in your first week, first day, whatever. But the bottom line is, after 30 days, we're going to shut the door And doesn't mean shut the door to everybody, just means shut the door on probably working with you at the end of the day if we're not cutting you a check, right, of some sort, or at least getting some leads and some submissions from you. I'm thinking more like 5 days, right? 1 week should be good enough, kind of like what we did with the VA, right? There's VAs out there, so let's be careful with that. Here we're just looking for quality, right? Quality over quantity. VAs are quantity, there's a dime a dozen, but there's a lot of people that are in this business a dime a dozen, but there's select amount of people that really want this, really looking, need some help, right? They just need to figure out and work with the right people. Hopefully we can work together and put that together through the AHA Protege program, pay it forward, we're cutting you a check, vice versa, you're getting paid, you're earning and learning, then we start moving through the phases. And the whole goal is to move you into the one-on-one mentoring program. That's the reason for it, right? There's always going to be a reason. At the end of the day, there's always a reason why, free is not free. There's no such thing as free. But I will tell you this, even in that first 30 days of that first week and learning how to get the art of the deal, and learning how to get those leads and turn them into appointments, no one can take that away from you, okay? That's like a superpower. Once you learn it, you're going to learn some of the art of the deal, some of the high trust selling, direct selling, all that fun stuff, boring for others, but awesome for me and us. I like it. We enjoy it. That's what I do. But it is a superpower. Once you learn, like I said, no one can take it away from you. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward with a couple things on the Friday highlights. What's going on in the industry? Yep, people are looking for deals. People are getting in and out. Real estate agents getting in and out are, mostly probably going to be leaving and exiting with all that BS with the, there was the NAR and all that good stuff, right? Sounds like National Association. No, let's get Rifle Association. That's the wrong one. Is it NASCAR? No, it's NAR, right? The bottom line, things are happening. They're coming down the wire. You just have to adjust, adapt, or you will perish. I say adjust, adapt, and rock. Same thing I say in the creative real estate investment world. When the market starts changing and cycling out, and they get rid of this and not mandate, but pass laws and things of that nature for all the crybaby, like carriers and all those, just making shit up at the end of the day to try to control the narrative. But there's at the end of the day, there's the masses. You can't control the masses. When the masses get together, they are no longer the minority; they're the majority. It's the same thing with like paying AT&T. You're paying all these other companies and carriers for what? Paying for the bills, and it's what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? It's intangible, right? Just like cable. But yet they're going to bitch and say, oh, you can't text, you can't do this. Let's create this. Kind of like what they did with the media. The media company, Channel 7, 6, this, all these media companies got together. They formed a national association, and then they're all tied together. And now they're obviously, they're probably tied to the government, all this other good stuff. It is what it is, right? But it's bullshit. It's a monopoly, but saying it's not a monopoly, but it really is. Same thing for anything that happens in the real estate industry. But I will say, creative real estate investors, just investors in general, some of the smartest peeps in the world, because they're always figuring out what? You got that gray box. Live in the box, go for it. We live outside that box, but we're still in that area that's legal. We work the legal aspects of everything, right? First and foremost, I'm not an attorney. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a bookkeeper. I'm not a financial analyst. It's for entertainment purposes. Rock it here. I need to be some S-bombs, F-bombs, but take that value, go forward, backwards, watch everything, get those golden nuggets and pro tips. They're going to help you in the field. Trust me. I wish I had this type of stuff when I was coming up, but I know that I probably wouldn't have watched the videos anyways, or maybe I would have. Who knows? If I really wanted it, guarantee it, yes, I'm going to watch every single video, and I watch it over and over and over and over. That's what I did with Carlton Sheets. I bought his little $19 and something cents package. Watched the CDs over and over and over and over and over and over and over, stood picking apart all the little pieces that they're leaving out. Of course, in my travels, I figured out, I go, oh, there's the pieces. So I found the pieces of the puzzle, not in the program. I got the gist of it. I had to actually get into the business and then put those pieces of the puzzle in and go, oh, that's how they got hard money. That's how they did the deal. Oh, they did a joint venture where they put up the money and someone else got the deal and they fixed it and flipped it and buy and hold. Now the numbers make sense, because the numbers would never make sense in any of these programs, or people are saying I made this much money, that much money. But when you break it all down into the underwriting part, you're like, where's the money? It's impossible to make money there, right? Unless they leveraged it with creative real estate investing, right? Unless they leveraged it with private money coming in or a partner coming in somewhere. So they didn't have to go to a bank. They didn't have to qualify. They didn't have to go do what? Get hard money that was astronomical and suck up 25% of your bottom line, right? With costs and fees and costs and fees and costs and fees. Not that they're bad. There's a place and time for traditional loans, place and time for commercial loans, jumbo loans, hard money loans, private money loans. But if you have access to that stuff and you actually understand and know, well, where can it fit? By underwriting the deal and then going, what exit strategy works best? Is it buy and hold? Is it fix and flip? Is it going to be a cash flow one? Do I go with hard money, private money, conventional money? Because there's a place and time for that too, right? Commercial, traditional, VA, first-time home buyer, FHA. Why not? Stay in it, live in it, buy a duplex, live in one, rent out the other, right? There's all kinds of, get a fourplex, get a quad, right? And if you're willing to, go that route, not everybody is, call it house hacking, apartment hacking, whatever, duplex hacking, whatever the hell you want to call it. There's acronyms for everything, right? But the bottom line is I'm fired up. I'm happy. August is rocking and rolling. We're gearing up for the new cycle, geared up for 2025, 26, 27, 28, and cruising into the 30s for sure. Looking forward to that far ahead, of course, to a degree. The cycles and trends are here, right? If you follow them, go to the 1800s and 1900s and check out those cycles and trends of what's happening. Of course, there's other outside elements that are making stuff happen that are uncontrollable to a degree, but the only thing you can control is your thoughts, your mind, and how you want to think of stuff, how you want to frame your mind and going, this is bad. I think I was actually on a call earlier today for we got a young man building out these funnels for us for AMP Live, the American Mentee Program, Surfing for Deals, Subto Master, AHA University, all this good stuff, right? But trying to get in. Let's see what's going on. Oh my God, it's not working. There's a thing called cash or something like that, right? Where I guess it builds up because of the platform that we're building this stuff on is, I guess, maybe they're growing faster than they are, taking care of the service and paying whatever abroad, whatever the space they have that in regards to run the machine, right? So it's given our browsers a hard time. So I had to call support, or I had to get online with support, do all this good stuff. He showed me, hey, do this, that, boom, boom, boom. I go, damn, that's a pain in the ass, right? I get it. So me, I like to always control the stuff. So that's why I would always use WordPress, do the plugins, or, at least have all that stuff. And then if we plug in with a third party, we can still control it, manipulate it to a degree. And if we need to pull it, we can just rebuild it somewhere else, right? Because you never know when company's going to go out of business or something's going to happen, or the technology goes debunk, or, regulations come in. So what happened is we're going back and forth. At least he had a smile on his face. He saw my smile on the face, or at least he heard it because I didn't put the video on. He had video, but he could tell, right? I got a big smile on my face. We're going, hey, can you help me? I was a little frustrated in the beginning, but how can you be frustrated when you got someone else on the line smiling, right? And they're like, have a cheerful demeanor to them, right? And you're going, having an awesome day. It's PMA, positive mental attitude. It's kind of hard to have a negative mental attitude when that, when that's in front of you, and it's going to be contagious, right? It's kind of like enthusiasm. You can have fake enthusiasm, real enthusiasm, and you can tell the difference. When you have real enthusiasm, it catches on, right? So, and that's a big part of what I'm about and what I love is that PMA. It was positive mental attitude. Yes, you can have a bad day or you can have a good day. You can stub your. So we started talking about that. He goes, yeah, you know what? I heard about this. He told me about somebody who said, yeah, you just put a smile on your face. And it's hard to not have a good day because it's just contagious, even just by yourself and smiling, and then your attitude changes. And attitude is everything. Yes, you change your attitude, you change your life, right? You change your paradigm, you change the world that you live in. So it is harder. It's more like we're talking about that, right? Because you can have a negative mental attitude person, and you could be positive, which I'll get to that in a second with another phone call I had with the young man. But this one was cool. He was all smiling. Hey, say, yeah, you got a good, hey, yeah, you're smiling too. I get it. We started talking about positive mental attitude, and then went back to the task at hand. Got it fixed. Boom, it's all working. Awesome, lovely. Thank you very much. Sent me a little thing to make sure I go, man, that's a lot of steps I got to do every time. Of course, it didn't time out for at least 3 or 4 months. So I get it, right? That's cool. That's not too bad. Every 3 or 4 months, maybe sooner, we have to go ahead and clear that stuff out and get it done so we can see what the hell's going on. That's just technology these days, right? It's always changing, emerging, growing, expanding. So that was that. PMA, positive mental attitude. Yes, you wake up in the morning, you stub your toe. and you're going, shit, it's going to be a bad day. You stub your toe again. Man, it's really going to be a bad day. You stub your toe a third time. You're going, shit, I don't need to go out because I'm probably going to go off on people. They're going to go off on me. Or it's just one of those freaking days. Or you can frame it and go, you know what? No, that's not going to stop me. I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not going to let myself, because I stubbed my toe 3 times and I'm telling myself and programming myself that it's going to be a super bad day. Yes, you will have a super bad day if you framed it that way. Or you frame it and go, squash it, squash it, squash it. I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to have a good day, an awesome day. I'm going to smile. I'm going to get out there and do what you need to do for an hour or two, meditate or whatever, get out into the world, get some sunshine, and then things will change. It always does, right? Because a positive mental attitude always kills a negative mental attitude. God will always prevail over the devil. Good will always prevail over evil. Plain and simple. I said it, right? So it is what it is. It's in the video. Watch it. We're going to probably share this. Sometimes we'll edit and monetize it, right? Let's talk about creative real estate investing, how powerful it is. You can see in the back, rock and roll. It's AMP Live, the American Mentee Program. We're here to help you with that. You can check that link down below and put on these eyeballs. But this is the deal. AHA Protege Program, okay? Bringing it back. It's cost you a dime. It's going to cost you your elbow grease. It's going to cost you your blood, sweat, and tears. We're going to flip the bill for it. But if we're cutting you a check within 30 days from the time you sign on, we're going to fire one of these up. I don't promote smoking and stuff, right? But there's nothing wrong with, hey, once in a while, maybe 1 year, fire up a nice big old giant stogie. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I do cuss. It is what it is. And it's not like I want to kill that habit. I enjoy cussing. It is what it is. It's my outlet, right? Maybe like food or anything else, right? People work out. People drive cars. People jump out of airplanes. Whatever works for you to get that energy dissipated so you don't blow up and explode. We all need an outlet, right? Well, there it is right there, man. I will buy you. And if you don't smoke, that's cool. Maybe you're female. We'll fire one up. Why not? If you don't want to fire one up, that's cool. We'll figure something else out, right? But the bottom line is this. AHA Protege Program. You come in. You work with us. We're going to give you the data. You're going to make the phone calls. We're going to work with you. We're going to share with you the art of the deal. We're going to share the AMP Live method with you just for the phone call so you get a full submission. The mission is the submission. We'll build out the lead gen page, all that good stuff on our dime. Yes, we will paper up and all that good stuff. If you're going, what the heck does that mean? Definitely hit the DM, or ask those questions down below, and we'll get them answered for you, okay? So first and foremost, we got one person. We got, 17 minutes. Oh, that was 7. That's the pixels, right? 17 minutes and 47 seconds. You can go right there. I believe there's a QR code. Scan that, one-on-one mentoring, and we'll touch base to see if we're a good fit. If not, then, hey, maybe it's one of the coaching programs because we have not done that, and that's the next part of 24, 25 and into the future because we know not everybody is going to be prepared for the true one-on-one, let's get in the ring, kick some ass type mentoring. And sometimes you just need I need a better coaching program. I need a better program that's more concise about what you need, right? And then we're there to serve and help you because that's our goal. That's AHA, Americans Helping Americans, one America at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. You piggyback, we'll rock, we'll help you build your business. If it's the one-on-one mentoring program, because there's a lot that goes into it, most of it is you, and we're focusing on you to help you build a business to become the expert in your area or any area that you decide you want to go into. And AMP Live, the American Mentee Program. That is our flagship program, and it's the only program on the planet where we truly mentor you and others across the United States of America. Definitely scan that, see if we're a good fit. I'll bring up a couple more QR codes, touch bases, maybe share a screen or two. We do have some properties up that won't make it. So if you want to become a VIP buyer and you're just looking for deals, definitely reach out. If we have anything, we like to make friends. We call it wholesaling, right? You guys know what that is, or maybe you don't if you've never heard of it. Wholesaling is just, selling a contract over to an investor with a nice little spread in there and closing it up, and everybody makes a little bit of money. We make a couple of bucks. The investor's going to make the bulk of the dollars because they're going to fix it, flip it, buy and hold it. And if we're bringing more value to the table, like subject to existing financing or seller financing, we're going to make a couple of extra bucks on top of that because we're bringing expertise to the table. But then you will be able to leverage it and definitely make a lot more money on your return on investment in the long run, right? So that is something that we can deliver to you. It's called the VIP buyers list. You can go to americanshelpingamericans.net and sign up. It's free. Properties that go on that website usually don't make it, right? Or if they're going to be in that website, it's going to be locked up under a username and password. Yeah, I should say not a username and password, just a password, right? Password be changed every week or every other week, I think it is, in regards to new deals that are coming down the wire. And you'll have access to those based on your buying criteria and what you're looking for, depending on what state you are in as well. Unless you're looking for everything, that's cool. We'll have a chit chat. How many you need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 100, whatever it is. And we'll go from there. If you got the money, we can supply the deals and we will rock and roll together. At the same token, we have deals that are coming up that we will take down ourselves. We only JV and partner up with mentees that have come aboard that we work with exclusively for their deals, our deals, and run it through the network and get that done that way. Unless you have something that's, hey, you want to, hey, I really think, this would be great for you guys. Check it out. We'll chit chat. We'll talk. And if it's a good fit, then we'll move forward. My example was with a gentleman that was looking for a job. He approached me, said, hey, do you need this and that? I need somebody to make some phone calls, text, admin, all that good stuff. I said, sure, why not? So I said, just shoot me a text and then I will reach back with you, or let's set up a time because I work via calendar or text, right? Calendar or what's the word I'm looking for? Schedule. I have a schedule that I got to stick by and then a calendar. Let's make that happen. Or you can shoot me a text, let me know, and catch me in between because I don't answer my phone, right? So I will answer. I will respond back the same day, guaranteed all the time, whether mostly text, right? Emails, I check it 2 or 3 times a day, but the text every single day inside of the platform we train and mentor and do deals and rock deals, same thing every single day with the app. But this young man is like dry as shit, right? I said, okay, you're going to call. I get it because his main thing is just call, 300, 400 numbers a day, 8 hours a day, get us 2 or 3 leads a day, set some appointments, and we're going to go in and do what? Make some offers. We're going to set some appointments, right? We still got to get the rest of, I like getting the whole submission. This guy was just going to get the part that I don't really approve of, which is the small section. I get it. Was willing to maybe give him a shot, say, go for it, see what you can do, knowing that we're still going to have to get the rest of the full submission, everything about the first property, the second. We're still going to have to build a relationship on that call, as long as he does what he needs to do to represent us and the company to be able to do what he needs to do, right? But at the same token, crack some jokes. Yes, it's a VA. California peeps or United States of America peeps, those peeps are all awesome. This one just happened to be, and I usually don't mess with that stuff because there's too much bullshit that comes in. You never know what you're going to click or whatever. The same token, timing was right. Said, hey, okay, let's see. Open up the door, let him in, see what's up. His demeanor was, kind of like dry as shit, like I said. Heard some chickens and shit in the back. I'm going, oh, what the hell is that? Right? Ask him some questions. This is what I do. He has the same thing over and over, saying, so I get it. He's repetitious. He's disciplined. Cool. He probably could be a good asset by just making those calls, doing what we need to do, but he's going to need some training, right? And remember what we're doing with high trust selling, direct selling, and the Amp Live method. We're building relationships. Put a smile on your damn face, young man, right? Come on. You sound like you're having a bad day. Sounds like you got a frown on your face and you sound a little gruff. You know what I mean? Chuckle a little bit, have a little laugh, enjoy the day, right? I get it. Whatever's happening. So I'm like, okay, let me see. A tough one. So I said, what do you charge? He told me, what's the process? So, well, you send me a list and I'll start calling. I said, okay, well, we want you to call from our list, our CRM, our dialer, all that good stuff. Well, I have my own tools. I said, well, unfortunately, that probably won't work. And send me some information, right? Send me a resume. Said you've been doing this for about 5 years. Cool. Been working with real estate and all that good stuff. Still dry as fuck at the end of the day when talking with this guy. But it is what it is. That doesn't matter. As long as he's performing, that's cool. So if he can get 2 or 3 leads a day and he's going to call for 5 days and we're getting, 2 times 10, 15 leads. Okay, let's see what they are. Is it quality? It should be quality because we're supplying the list. And he's making notes. He's just got to adapt. So you got to adapt to, it's like anything else. You're looking for a job, right? If you're looking for a job, you don't tell the employer, this is what I do and this is how I do it. I get he's but it's not really a job. I get he's independent contractor, right? This is your company or your person, and a sole proprietor or a consultant, whatever you do, you got your rules, and hopefully it works out for you. If it don't match with our rules, then we're not going to move forward, right? We'll massage stuff. We'll work with them, and they should work with us. At the end of the day, I get it. We do the same thing when we're talking with sellers. Sellers think they're qualifying us, but ultimately we're qualifying them to see if we even want to work with them, to see if it's going to be a good fit, to see if we're going to be able to put a deal together. We do the same thing with buyers. Buyers think, hey, yeah, just send me a good deal. Send me a good deal. Send me a good deal. We're going to break it down till we get you into a buyer criteria box, or we get them into a buyer's criteria box by saying, look, what exactly do you want? Send me a good deal. Well, there's no crystal ball, right? Where's the crystal ball, right? We're going to break out the crystal ball and go, oh, yeah, what deal do you want? Oh, okay, yeah, we're connected. We're not at the Elon Musk thing yet, right? Where we got chips in our brain, we can communicate, or aliens and shit, right? We have to know. We got to know what you're looking for. What's the return on investment? What type of deal? There's a bedroom, 3-bedroom, single family, multifamily, commercial, right? I'm going to run out of air here. and eventually the good ones will say, yeah, no problem. What do you need to know? Just, okay, yeah. Where do you need to be? Sometimes we got to give them an example. Here's a tip for you. Well, we like to do about 10% return on investment net in California, on the East Coast, West Coast. If it's in the middle, like, the Midwest somewhere with price points are lower, then we want to be at least 15, 20. Others are probably obviously going to be higher. If we're at 10, others are probably at 15, 20. If we're at 15 or 20, others are probably at 20, 30, 25, and 30. All right, the unicorns, hunting those unicorns, that's fine. We're trying to push volume here, and we can do more with less at the end of the day and still make a good profit for investors, ourselves, and take care of the seller at the end of the day. So it's a beautiful, lovely thing, right? But back to the story is that the young man, we're going forward, boom, send me a resume. This is what we do. No, you're going to have to use our stuff. Unfortunately, I might be able to send you a list. You want me? Are you going to pull it? Are you going to spend the money on that, right? Then go for it. Then we have no control of what's happening. What are you going to do? Send me an email. Here's a lead for you and go that route. There's got to be a little bit of training process. There's got to be some method to the madness at the end of the day, right? As people, I guess other people call them SOPs, standard operating procedures for whatever they do, whatever we do. And then he just hung up. I go, what a jabroni, right? Once I said, hey, you know what? I think it was so how does this work? Well, you pay me up front, and I start making calls. I said, that's not going to happen. That'll never fucking happen. I'm going to pay you anything up front to make some calls. I don't even know how good you are. Show me some proof. Show me some companies. Show me your resume. Show me something, right? I mean, let's do some role play right now if you like, right? Whatever it takes to convince me to say, yeah, I'll take a chance on you, man. Maybe your personality, right? Maybe if that guy had a better personality, I probably would have maybe thought about it. Yeah, I think I'll pay you up front for the week. Maybe I'll pay you up front for how long, how much time you need? 2-3 days to produce some nice juicy leads so we can see some proof in the pudding? Yeah, I'll pay you up front for that, right? But at the same token, he is in another country. How's that going to work, right? As long as it's not going to kill you somewhere somehow, meet 50-50 or something, something. It can be worked out. But usually it's because of the personality. We talk, they listen, we know a little bit about them. It's kind of like the same thing. You're interviewing somebody, right, for your business, and they're calling to get business. That's the problem with the moral compass these days. For the last decade, people are like, be happy you're dealing with my company. People go get a job. They're not happy with their job, so they take it out on the customers. And then if they're not having a good situation with the company, then yeah, maybe they're not trained correctly. Maybe they're trying to skimp on training. Maybe it's the bigger company that's letting people slide through the cracks. And then when they go serve the customer, they're like, damn, what's going on here? I shouldn't be treated like this. I'm paying you money to take care of me. Maybe it's Del Taco, or maybe it's a burrito or a chili dog or something, right? Or a hamburger or a pizza or a restaurant. You have to over deliver. You got to have that customer service. You got to have a positive mental attitude, demeanor, take care of them so they can come back, right? Everybody wants that. But when you don't, just like this young man, so man, you know what? Don't block that son of a bitch, right out of the gate. I don't even want nothing to do with that piece of shit at the end of the day. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be talking like that, but come on. What is wrong with people, right? You have to give that customer service, right? You're selling something. Take care of them. go over and above the call of duty. I know when I had a regular job, I would do more than what I was paid to do, and that's why I always had a job, a job, because I worked the same as 2 or 3 people. So we can have Erick, who works like a freaking horse, or I can hire 3 people to do Erick's job. And yes, I'm talking in a third party. I never call my name, right? But since I'm telling a story here, right? That's what they would say. And so I'd always have a gig. So when people called out because they're hungover or family issues, man, it's my day off today. I want to spend some time with my family. And I got to go pay some bills and shit. I just want to relax and chill out. I want to go to the lake or swimming or whatever, right? And they'd be like, well, I really need you to do this. Come in, please. I'll make it up for you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no problem. I'd be the one to go in there. Even after I worked my 40, 50, 60 hours, right? And then I started moving into management because that was my goal. And then I went to a salary. And then they really started squeezing the shit out of you and working you like a horse, right? And that's the way it goes, right? And until we get frustrated. Then we get frustrated. We're like, there's got to be a better way. Is there a better way? All right, you start praying, you start reaching out to the universe, start studying, start figuring out, hey, there's got to be a better way to do this, and what is life about, blah, blah, blah. I'll save that for the Sunday sermon, rants and raves, right? But today's Friday, so you should be gearing up. I challenge you, jump aboard the AHA Protege program. It's free. Or scan this right here. You go, man, I don't need no AHA Protege program. I'm already doing some stuff. I need to take my business to another level. I want you to help me build my business. I want to be rocking and rolling, doing deals. I want to be doing Subto, subject to existing financing, rent-to-own lease options, all kinds of that stuff. I want it all, creative real estate investing. And I want you to help me out exclusively, right? One-on-one. We're going to rock deals together for the next 12 months. One-on-one mentoring for the next 6 months, right? Done for you and done with you. That's what that is all about. Take a look, scan that right there, see if we're a good fit. If for whatever reason, we are opening the doors, okay? For as long as it lasts. It usually only lasts about maybe 2-3 weeks, sometimes a month, and then we can it, right? Because free is free and free is shit, and people don't want to show up to the party unless they have skin in the game. That's human nature, right? Yeah, it's just the way it is, right? You can't go to a restaurant and eat for free. You got to pay for it. You got to pay for the service. Got to pay for the environment. All those things. It just is what it is. But it's not even Christmas, right? So AHA Protege program, you're going to learn how to talk with sellers. You're going to learn how to work leads. We're going to plug in the lead gen microsite. That's branded to us, of course, and you'll know, and branded to you if we do that part. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, but I think if you show promise, then yeah, you will, and it'll be coded to you. But we're going to share it with you on how to get that. The mission is the submission. We're going to rock deals. We're going to talk to sellers. Actually, us and our team will actually go out after you set up the appointment. It's going to be on our dime, our data, our platforms, all that good stuff, our money. We're going to spend that money, and we're going to invest in you. Only catch is you have to, yes, invest in us, invest your time, and have an open mind, some faith, and a leap of faith, and show up. Most importantly, like Cardone says, 90% of this jam is showing up. And I say 99% is mindset. If you have those components or you need help with them, we'll help you with that as long as you show up to the party, okay? That's my promise to you. You just got to show up, and I guarantee you, I promise you, you will learn and you will see and get results, because those results are beneficial to us because we want to make that money. And if we're making money, you're making money, you're making money, we're making money, we're all making money. That is the bottom line, okay? So I'm going to put these spectacles on real quick. Jump on some of my coffee here. And let me see. We got the welcome to Friday highlights, captions. Let's see what we got. First and foremost, I believe I'm going to copy this and put it in here. Where is it at? Boink, right there. So today we'll talk a little bit about, I know we're already going into 34 minutes, so I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to be out in the field, and then I'm just going to go live with some public service announcements, what's going on. If you have questions, definitely ask. Join the Facebook group. It's free. It should be down below in the advert or ad where you can go. It's the Creative Real Estate Investing. It's the Art of the Deal, Creative Real Estate Investing. Facebook group with myself. Go ahead and check it out. You can scan the QR code. There's also going to be something free. So I'm going to put this right here. It's free. It's a free download. You can jump on it. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat. It'll help you explode your phone, email, and text with leads and help you build a pipeline. Because you need a pipeline. Without deals, you're dead in the water. Go right here. And then let's go ahead and do this. If you're interested in moving your license to becoming a real estate agent with VIP Execs Realty and lending, or you want to do loans, or you're thinking about getting into it, definitely reach out here and contact Elizabeth. She will help you out. I will too as well, so I'll be involved. And of course, last but not least, you can schedule a breakout call with myself and my team to help you take your business to the next level. It's right there. Both link trees. And just FYI, public service announcement again. We are hiring, so we're looking for good people for acquisitions, disposition, marketing, to help out with some of these funnels and things of that nature to get them out there, and social media. We're working on our YouTube, actually, to build it out. It's just been there to house videos forever. So now we're actually going to move it into a tool. And if you're good at that, or maybe you got some recommendations for us or myself, definitely send them over through a DM of some sort, and someone will get in touch with me. Or if you're, if that's your specialty, definitely reach out, or somebody. We're looking for high ticket sales as well. So if you know anybody, or you're into high ticket sales, or you're a salesperson and you go, man, I want to learn this stuff, either selling real estate or high ticket sales, definitely reach out. And we'd love to speak with you. Send over a resume. We'll chit chat. We'll talk. Maybe break out some coffee. Unless you're in Florida somewhere, no problem. We'll just do one of these lovely things right here, and we'll chit chat and talk and see if it's a good fit. All right. So without further ado, I know we had a couple other things here. We'll touch on them very quickly, and that's going to be, what do we have here? How to find deals in today's market. We'll talk about that tomorrow, because we're going to have some Saturday training. We're actually be live and in the field. We're going to be making phone calls with a handful of people. If you would like to make those phone calls, if you'd like to become part of the AHA Protege program and you want to be in that jam and with other people making those calls and all that good stuff and just rocking and rolling, think like just think of having access to that and being part of it and working deals right together. That's going to be tomorrow. And if you want to be part of that, definitely reach out, DM, or send a message in here somehow. Get in contact with me. We'll hook up. If you're in Southern California, awesome. We'll probably meet and make that happen. Or we can do it remote for whatever reason. Say, I can't make it, but I can make it on the computer. I can make it on my laptop. It'll be a beautiful, beautiful, lovely thing. And we're going to go over, and we'll definitely do a little bit of training too. So we'll be working, but then we're going to come on live inside of the Facebook group, right? And it's going to be about how to find deals in today's market. How do you know if you have a good deal or not? How do you know if you have a good Subto deal or a Subto deal at all, period? And how do you find the funds to do the deal, right? A bunch more at the end of the day too, right? So definitely show up and absorb that knowledge at the end of the day, and we'll go over all that good stuff, because there are some tips that we're going to share with you and what you can do in today's market and actually make that happen in today's market. There is a bonus that I downloaded. It should be there. Grab that. It's free. It's called Surfing for Dollars, Surfing for Deals, right? And just 1 hour a day can get you 400 plus leads. It's possible with the free Surfing for Deals training. Learn my proven system for generating a consistent flow of high quality leads in real estate. Spots are limited, so make sure you register down below. It's free today, right? Before we start charging for it next year or into spring, or I should say not spring, into fall and winter. Some of the best deals are going to come down the wire in fall and winter. I'll get into that maybe on another training, and I'll explain to you why, or you can ask the questions and we'll explain it on a call, maybe on a Saturday call or a training call, or as long as you're involved in that, okay? Let me see. I was supposed to have a couple of guests in regards to, one was about creative real estate investing, but he had to put on his dancing shoes, I guess, and go boogie woogie. The other young man is actually done a Subto deal, and he's doing some other things. He actually works with us. He'll be coaching some other things on top of that, right? Right now, he's working on another property and getting some things done for that and getting that lined out so we can get it on the market this coming up week and start moving forward to either doing a light fix up or a full fix and flip, put it back on the market and resell it. We're actually going to document that inside of the Art of the Deal, the Creative Real Estate Investing Facebook group, as well as the Erick's Subto Master group. So they'll be in there. They'll be streamed in there live. For whatever reason I decide not to, then it'll be on a Zoom call where we can actually control the narrative and what we're doing, what we're sharing, and then there'll be a replay if you're part of the jam, right? If you come aboard and you're working out with us as a mentee, then you'll have access to that, and you're going to learn it anyways, right? So other than that, none of that stuff was usually posted inside of Facebook groups. It'll be there if we do that, right? If we go deeper, then it will be on a Zoom call, okay? Just keep that in mind. That just means, hey, all those little missing pieces that you're looking for will be delivered and will help you build the whole puzzle out, okay? All right, so what else we got here? Free bonus, jump on a breakthrough call to discuss how my team and I can help you break into creative real estate investing. There'll be a link right there. Here it is. I'm going to give it to you. Take advantage of it while it's available. And that's going to be a full application to actually come aboard and become a mentee. There is a process to it. And if you can punch your way out of a paper bag, follow directions, show up to the party, guarantee you'll take, if you're going to have you execute, you'll take action, you're going to get results until you get your aha moments. We'll rinse and repeat. It's very simple, right? Doesn't have to be super difficult, but a lot of people make it super difficult, right? We've already battle tested. It's already battle tested. We've already figured out those things. We already figured out the method to the madness. We are a little unorthodox in how we do stuff based on muscle memory and one-on-one mentoring, right? And yes, if you need videos and PDFs, those are only there to reiterate what you're learning. It's kind of like hiring us, like if you're an athlete or an entertainer, or you want to take your business to a new level, right? We're going to share things that you're going to need to take it to the next level. And that's right here. Not the tech. Tech is tech. Anybody can get tech anywhere, right? It's the skill sets that you're going to learn to become an expert creative real estate investor, learning the art of the deal, the Amp-Live method, and having the resources that we've built over the years given to you. You're literally going to share our stories or your stories, right? Our methods are going to be your methods. We do deals together. We're going to rock deals together, right? Until you get up and running. And then if you're up and running in the next 6-12 months, hopefully we did our job correctly, and you stick around, you keep on moving forward, then, hey, you're no longer obligated to rock and roll deals with us. But if we did our job right, then you can say, hey, I'm going to send that to Erick and AHA and all them, and here's the deal. Check it out. What do you think? Right? Instead of sending it somewhere else. Because if we're sending it somewhere else, that means we didn't do our deal. We didn't do our job right. And our goal is to help all our fellow Americans across the United States of America. That is our cause and mission, to help you with your real estate investment business, creative real estate investment business, just real estate in general, right? That is our true cause and mission, whether it's a distressed property or whether you're wanting to get into the business or you're wanting to hang your license with some awesome people. Definitely, I challenge you to get out there and rock and roll. I challenge you to say, get in touch with us. Let's see if we're a good fit. Because when opportunity opens the door, you want to go in. And you've been knocking and knocking and knocking, and nobody's answering. The door's opening for you. We are answering for you. For the next 30 days, this is what we're going to be doing. We're hitting it hard and heavy, bringing on people to work with, whether they're mentees, agents, or we're just gearing up for the new cycle, okay? At the same token, it's summer. So this is what it's all about, right? We're gearing up for fall and winter. We're gearing up for the rest of 2024, for the rest of the third and fourth quarter, as well as going into 2025. Let's see what happens, right? Do your part. Do your part for America. Do your little part for your fellow American. You know how awesome it is and what that feeling is when you're actually helping somebody, or you do something that you've been doing, whether it's maybe you're a florist and you make flowers and you make people happy. Maybe it's music. Maybe it's sports. Maybe it's fixing cars or building cars. Who knows what it is, but you do something to give that joy to other people. We're all connected in one way or another, right? We're all connected to the universe. We all have similar things that we want in life for ourselves and our family. So I challenge you to be able to read between the lines, see the forest through the trees, and we'll help you get to the next level. I'm going to sign off here. Friday highlights, the Amp Live Real Estate Show. Click the links down below. Definitely reach out. Love to speak with you. Amp Live, the American Mentee Program, AHA, Americans Helping Americans, powered by Amp Live Media, broadcasting, marketing, media company, and of course, VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. Rock and roll in all that you do. I'm going to sign off here. Let's kick some ass. Reach out. Weekend's coming up. Deal time. All right. Bye-bye.